It was a sunny, joyful day at America's largest amusement park, the City of Dreams. Children filled the place, riding exciting rides, eating colorful cotton candy, and watching magic shows. In the middle of all this excitement, Hamo the superhero was on his first visit to the city. He was wearing his favorite red hat and carrying a small bag full of magic toys. While Hamo was enjoying the fast roller coaster ride and tasting the candy, he suddenly felt a tremor in the ground beneath his feet. Everyone stopped playing and looked around anxiously. A small plane appeared from among the high clouds in the sky, and it began to get closer and closer. When it landed, a strange-looking scientist wearing big glasses and a long white coat came out of it. The scientist said loudly, "Welcome to the largest magic show in the world. I will show you my giant monster that I made especially for this day." The scientist opened his bag, took out a small device with a red button. He pressed the button, and suddenly a giant monster appeared from the ground. The monster was extremely huge, about 5 stories tall, with bright blue fur and big bright green eyes. Its fangs were long, and it had wings like a dragon. The monster looked terrifying, but at the same time there was something cute about its appearance. Children started screaming in fear, and mothers started carrying their children and running away. But Hamo wasn't afraid, he was excited to face this challenge. He approached the giant monster and said loudly, "I am Super Hamo, and I will protect the amusement park." Instead of attacking the monster directly, Hamo decided to try to talk to it. Hamo jumped high until he reached the giant monster's face and said, "Hello? Did you come to play with us?" The monster was surprised when he saw Hamo talking to him kindly. He nodded and made a soft purring sound. Hamo took out a colorful candy from his bag and offered it to the monster. The monster looked at the candy curiously, then gently took it into his mouth. After a few moments, the monster started to smile and seemed happy. Hamo realized that the monster wasn't evil, but he might have been misunderstood. Hamo said to the monster, "Do you want to play with us? We can enjoy the amusement park rides together." The monster nodded excitedly, and Hamo started to lead him towards the rides. Together they rode the giant roller coaster, and the monster screamed with joy as they sped away. Then they headed to the carousel, where the monster sat on a large wooden horse and started waving his hand at the children, making everyone laugh. Hamo even led the monster to the shooting area, where the monster used large balls of fur instead of small balls, and won a big prize in the form of a huge bear.